where have I seen Toys for Bob? Was Toys for Bob in the shitty Disney skateboarding game? Because I remember Matt and Ryan played it. Wasn't that Toys for Bob? What the fuck? What did they have to do with this? Why were they involved with this? Oh my god. It says so much. I hope Toys for Bob works on the new Crash games if this does well. That's what you guys want, right? Anyways, this is really loud. Oh, I can skip it. That was the Insane Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 1, 100%. It was a long trip, but we did it. Let's save my file. Wait. Did it just load it? Did it just load it when I tried to save it? So I'm not... Oh my god. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I beat it. I don't care. It's over. Yes, I loaded it by accident. Whatever. Don't give a shit. It's 100. I don't care. Well, I didn't hit X. I hit L2, and it pulled up a prompt. Anyways, doesn't matter. We're done. We did everything. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna start reading some donations now. Then we're gonna wrap up. I don't even know what time it is. I've lost track of everything. Who am I? Oh my god, it's 10 a.m. Wow. It's 10 a.m. I've been doing this for 12 hours. Holy shit. Oh well. What a game. Anyways, said it repeatedly. Insane Trilogy, mixed bag. I really don't like 2 and 3 too much. 3's, I guess, alright. 2, I think, is a huge downgrade. But Crash 1 here was actually pretty fun. I had a good time for most of it. And this is after barely having sleep, having a huge headache, and trying to do it in one sitting. Wasn't actually that bad. Had a good time. I thought it was pretty fun. So it's a big improvement over the original Crash Bandicoot. So if you're gonna get the Insane Trilogy, Crash 1's pretty fun in it. Now let's read some donations. Oh, let's switch this thing over. Go. Let's read some donations. Let's pull this mic closer. Oh. I fell down. Whatever. Oh. Oh, wee. Wee. Okay. Do we got it? Do we got the mic good? Okay, I think we got the mic good. Let's read these donations because there are a ton of them. You guys apparently broke the donation counter, right? It went over $1,000, I think. Let me check the stream. What's it at? Oh, no you didn't. People were people were lying to me. They said it went over $1,000. Oh, you mean probably the top of the screen went over 1,000? Okay, I thought the actual donation counter exceeded 1,000 because I get embarrassed whenever that happens. The thing isn't programmed to go that high up, so you get to see my program break. I thought you meant the donation counter. Sorry, but still, that's thank you everybody for hitting 1,000 overall on this goal. Because we do need that, too. New microphones are very expensive. I can't believe how much they are. I thought they were going to be like a couple hundred. I didn't think they'd be as much as they were. So let's read these donations. How far back do they go? Thank you, oh boy. These go back 11 hours. I don't think any of these people are here anymore. Thank you, Beef Sneeze for $4 saying, who is best JoJo and why is it Johnny? Also love you and the rest of the boys. Thanks for the laughs. Probably Joseph. Mr. Moonbird Monster donated $20 and said, doing much better, smiley face. Got a new job today, so here's some cash for the new setup. Hope you're enjoying the Insane Trilogy. I figured you deserve this money more than Activision. Oh, thank you. Also, hopefully the new job's going well. Hopefully it's not something stinky. Thank you, Ace Doocy for $15. No message. Thank you, Tupper for $5 saying, love ya. I love you too. Thank you, Bro-chan for $15 saying, recently started watching you and the Only Plays Boys play Crash 2, 3, and Wrath of Cortex, and I honestly haven't laughed that hard in a while. Keep the screams coming and have a boy. Thank you. Benvolio, $2.21, said, hey, Ding Dong, what are the worst game development design tips given out by big platformers? Like any extra credit videos are any popular GDC talks? What? Do you just mean like content talking about game design that did a really bad job? Because I can think of plenty. I don't really want to go into it too much. I'll say one that struck me in particular was the extra credits fighting game video, though, because they completely misunderstood why people can't get into fighting games, and their offering for a solution is the worst I have ever heard of. They wanted to make it that the single player mode in a fighting game, you're not allowed to use any of your moves. You're only allowed to use one move for like an hour, so you can learn everything about it, except that's not how fighting games work. People know what a Hadouken does. They know what a Shoryuken is. Oh yeah, it's the thing that does the move, and when the move hits you, it hurts. You don't need that much time to get familiarized with one move. And then they were saying, like, then the game should go into slow motion and say, use reversal here, and then it should start giving you quizzes. You should take tests and answer questions to see how much knowledge you retained. And it's like, yeah, turn fighting games into a chore. That's a great idea. That'll get people into them. Make it seem more complex than they actually are. They kept referring to it as chess, too, when it's not. It's not chess. Everyone who doesn't seem to understand that sort of thing, too, they always want to refer to it as like a game of chess. Like, oh, it's deep, strategical involvement. No, chess is you also planning out moves in advance. Not to mention memorizing lots and lots and lots of potential situations to be in, and what would be the best, like what would be the best move to get you out of them and everything. There's a lot to chess, and so you planning and planning and planning in advance a lot of the time too, which is not fighting games. Fighting games, there is a level of strategy to it, but for the most part, it's you also just acting on your feet. It's you being quick, trying to mislead your opponent, mix them up. It's a whole bunch of things at once, and it's very quick. It's not chess. It's not you sitting and planning. It's not a good comparison. Plus, what people struggle with fighting games, why they don't typically get into it, is because they have the wrong mentality. And I'll say this, well, I think that's one of the worst videos I've seen talking about game design. There was a video kind of responding to that one, talking about the right kind of mentality for getting into a fighting game, saying how you need to be expecting of losing. And that's actually a pretty decent video. It's a good response to the extra credits video. Always a car going by. But usually what keeps people out of fighting games is that, one, motions are too complex for them. They cannot do them. Two, they think it's a lot of memorization work. And the chess comparison doesn't help with that either, by the way. People think that combos in fighting games are you memorizing. Yeah, how many cars are we sending by here right now? Jesus Christ. Okay, anyways. Combos are not memorization work as much as people always think they are, and that's misleading to people, so they think like, oh, I'm just supposed to memorize a bunch of things, and that's how you play it. No, combos typically come from you having knowledge of the game itself, so you know how to string them together on your own. What is going on? Jesus. Okay. Can we get another one to come by? Are they like circling the building or something? Because I went down the street and another one came down the street. Anyways. Thank you, Famicom, for $10, saying, my little contribution to the Only Play setup. Thank you. And 101 donated $1 and said, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Pavern donated $10 and said, love your stream, the stuff you do, and Julian do with Oni over on YouTube. I was wondering how you and Julian are planning to approach difficulty in your games. Will there be more than one fixed difficulty or more easy, normal, hard mode? Best wishes. There's gonna be another one coming by. Yeah, there's another one. What is going on? What is going on? Get out of here! This is gonna be another one coming by. I hear it. There it is. Come on. Wrap it up. You've sent 20 of these by already. Okay. As I was saying, we talked about before, the way that difficulty is going to work for probably most of our games is we're going to have a normal mode, and there's going to be a lot of extensive playtesting towards that. So it can still be somewhat challenging. We're going to try to be getting a lot of different people playing it. Julian in particular isn't too savvy with a lot of games too, so the two of us testing will probably be a good thing because we can get different experiences out of it. But can we do a lot of testing for the normal mode to get a good balance going for difficulty so a general audience could get into it. But we're also going to offer hard mode in probably every game that we end up doing. And the hard mode, it's not going to even really have that. Hard mode testing's kind of mostly going to be on my own end, and it'll just be based around setting up what would be the most satisfying thing for me personally. So it would probably, since I'd be so familiarized with the game from programming it and everything, it's something that probably would be way too much for most people, which is why it would just be a hard mode. And it would mean new level layouts, everything would be different. It's not going to be like slight tweaks like, oh, they take more hits, or things like, oh, you have less lives. It's not going to be like that. Completely different level layouts, even potentially new enemy types, or they can do different things. Just really radically changing the game for a hard mode, as opposed to just slightly adjusting a few numbers. Is that a joke? Did a plane actually crash? That's not funny if someone's making a joke about that. Oh my god! It did! A plane crashed! Holy shit, is that what that was? Oh my god! Now I feel bad. Because that happens all the time, that a bunch of fire trucks go by and police cars. Oh, the guys are fighting out there now. I didn't know a plane crashed. Holy shit. It's okay, they survived. Okay. Yeah, apparently they're okay. People are just injured. Still, wow, I didn't realize that's what it was. Holy cow. Yeah, it was a small plane, it says. It's nuts. Where is this? How far off is this? Oh, yeah, wow. Crazy. Oh, I don't think this is for that, though. It says this was at 9:30. It's not 9:30, it's 10:30 now. Pretty sure all those trucks would have been going out almost immediately. Maybe they were going there. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. That's what's most likely, is that it's just a fire somewhere. I mean, I remember last year, because it's summer now. Last year, Julian and I were looking at apartments, and as we're standing waiting to go in, because we had an appointment, a wildfire started just right next to it. And there's just smoke and debris everywhere. All these fire trucks show up. It happens all the time. Happened when we went to the office way back. It was one of the first times we went to the office, and there was just a huge smoke cloud in the sky because there's a huge fire. It's very, very frequent. And Tigger. Oh, I get it. By the way, anyone wondering about that one, because everyone was like, I don't get it. It's because there was a speech balloon in that video originally that got edited out. They tried to make it a much softer blow. Originally, what did it say? I think it was a speech bubble that just said, hello, I'm Tigger, and then Neocortex shoved his head in front of it. That was why everyone laughed so hard. Okay, let's read the next donation. Shanish Wimbis. That's a weird name. I like it. Donated $25 and said, thanks for being great background noise while I draw. Keep it up. Well, thank you. I am so saucy. Thank you. You donated $5. You guys have made me laugh a lot. So here's a bit that I can give in return. P.S. Play in